A few days ago, I found myself thinking about animism and the internet. That might seem like a strange combination. When people talk about animism, they usually talk about forests, rivers, mountains, animals, gardens, places where it is easy to imagine relationship. But many of us spend a large part of our lives somewhere else. We spend it here, on the internet, on YouTube, in comment sections, in messages sent across invisible networks of cables and servers. And I started wondering whether animism has anything to say about that. One of the ideas that often comes up in animist circles is the honorable harvest. Take only what you need. Leave enough for others. Give something back. Maintain the relationship. Most of us can imagine what that looks like in a forest. Pick some berries.
Hello.
Leave some berries. Gather mushrooms. Don't destroy the place where they grow. But what happens when the thing being harvested is not berries? What happens when the thing being harvested is attention? Because attention is a resource too. Every video asks for a little of it. Every headline asks for a little of it. Every notification asks for a little of it. The internet is full of people harvesting attention, including me, including you. And that makes me wonder what an honorable harvest would look like here. What would it mean to take only what you need? What would it mean to leave something behind for others? What would it mean to give back? I don't have a complete answer, but I think part of it might be stewardship. Leaving things a little better than you found them. A thoughtful comment instead of an insult. A useful observation instead of noise. A video that gives people something, rather than simply taking their time. Maybe that is one form of reciprocity. Not extracting attention, offering attention, offering curiosity, offering witness. When I look at the things I enjoy creating most, they are rarely grand statements. A walk with the dog, rabbits in the garden, a wedding dress becoming bunting, a patch of green in early summer, small things. But perhaps animism has always begun with small things. Paying attention, noticing, participating, building relationships. And if that is true in a forest, perhaps it can also be true online. Perhaps the question is not whether the internet is natural or unnatural. Perhaps the question is simply, what kind of relationships are we cultivating here? And when we leave, does the place feel a little richer for our having been here?